hustle through the mother struggle. Daniel Infante, second in, last out, he says. Get the fuck out of here. Don't even start playing around with me. Smiley, what is? Tim Hennessy is in the building. Slim 916 was cracking. Sacramento in the building. 1312, my man, was cracking. I'm doing good, sir. Yourself? Anthony O, Johnny Tafoya, T.O.B. Humboldt County, I said mine. Celebrating my aunt's dog's birthday. That's right. Shout out to the Tia's pedal. Doing it big for the K9. What's up with you? Carlito El Impresario's in the building. What's up, gentlemen? AC Bar, Big Smoke, 5 Trio, that dirty 530. I missed the 530, man. Could grow amazing cannabis in the 530, boy. That sun up there is relentless. Just keep them roots cool when it's 115. Man, you got monsters. Let's see. Good Lord, I nearly walked myself out of my own room. What up, there? Spencer. Taco Party. Nick Salas. Boy, what's up with you? What happened to my ranch? Hustle through the struggle. You ain't got no ranch, man. White folks got you. Damn, white folks trying to keep a brother down. Let me see what I can do. It's going to run you about $10. Inflation, gas prices, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what I can do here. Let me switch accounts to Rojo Room. Off in here. Let's see. Switch accounts to Rojo. Hey, shut up. Rojo's annoying. When you hear me talk on my phone and shit, and I already said that shit, just shut up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Hustle through the struggle. You got a ranch. Who? El California. What's up with you, boy? 1312 in the building. What's good with it, gentlemen? How is yours? Motherfucking twos. Your day of twos. March 8th. March 9th. Tomorrow. So Biggie Small died. I always remember the lyric. The greatest rapper on time died on March 9th. DC Irish Run. What's up with you, boy? We grow that outdoor. It looks like indoor all day, pro. I'm telling you, the best weed I ever grown was like in Yuba City, Live Oak, and then up in the mountains in Brownsville and shit. You know about Brownsville, up past Collins Lake and Bullard's Bar. Tore the mountains apart, bro. I tore it up. They never cracked you, boy, either. I was bobbing and weaving. It was that Gorilla Grow type of shit. I was skedaddle. What's up, bro? Let's see. I support the channel, but I keep my cash in my wallet. That's the best place to keep your cash. There's no doubt about it. Especially in times like this. Motherfuckers, $10 will get you to the gas station and back to the crib. What's up with you, devil? I just got done with dinner. That's a family time. What's up with you, Tim Hennessy? How you been, man? You've been kind of scarce lately. Higher powered. What's up with you? Not right now. My shit looks like I put sugar all over it. Oh, Big Smoke. I already know. I blew that place out for like a decade. Pretty soon it'll be like, can I grab 300 on pump two? Man, hey, real talk, man. Cleaning the kitchen. Man, I need to do some cleaning too. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Henry I is in the building. I see you, Henry I. Yeah, man, I've been putting out a little bit of videos, man. This if I get a couple more people in this live, this will probably put me to where I need to be to get out of the rookie class of YouTube. You know what I mean? Y'all check y'all check out that story I did on here earlier about the killing of Vallejo. I thought you were gonna react like you sold the dog. Like you sold. Oh no, that's my kid. I can't do that. The dogs are different. Big Smoke 530, man, you already know. I got some of that jet fuel pie, that punch pie, some of the banana runs, and then I got some real secret stuff from the 90s. You ever wanted to take a glob of peanut butter and cram it to the roof of your dog's mouth when they're barking? Keeps them busy for a while. Rojo, did you see the video on Sunday Gravy I sent you on IG? No, I don't think so. Higher powered. Yeah, that's some bullshit, ain't it? You know what's a trip is the video I did on here was about the Sereno from Vallejo that killed that dude. Got caught with the gun with damn forensic match, gang related, and he had a bail. I mean, granted, it was $3 million. They just know Kane, anything under $10 million, he's going to get out because he has so many supporters. It's like they pick and choose, man. You know, you got an obvious gang-related crime, and you know, and I'm not throwing shots at the Southerners or nothing like that, bro. It doesn't matter who it is. You know, it could be any murder any day of the week. Political reasons he wants to seem tough on crime. You ain't tough on crime. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. You know what I mean? You want to look like this high-powered ass district attorney and try to make a name for yourself off another man's fame and deny it in bail. It's like, come on. Yeah, hey, T Moss. Yeah, like I said, I lived in Vallejo, bro. I already know. I couldn't recognize no gang members out there. You know, but you can't. You couldn't tell the homies and the Southerners apart. No doubt about it. Toquero's in the building. East Bay NorCal's in the house. 1312, man, it's never been a stronghold for Northerners, really. It's a black area, bro. The brothers run Vallejo. Rich DM in the building. What's up with you, man? Robert Pimentel, what's cracking? East Bay NorCal. I used to party in Vallejo. Yeah, I lived out there for a few years, bro. Man, I met like two homies, bro. And I was all through that motherfucker. Man, you're gonna have to, bro, gonna have to come out of character. Let's trip Rojo how they throw up ends in their pictures for their hood or something. Yeah. Hey, right? I had a hyena out there. Out in Vallejo, huh? Did you do something on MS13 and the M? I've been looking. Yeah, higher power. There's a couple of things we touched on that. We broke it when it first happened. Then I think I just did a short about when they moved them, you know, all the MS away from the traditional Serenos in the feds. Oh, how did ladies pay NorCal? I think it's called Bay Recon or some shit. You lost me, T Moss. Higher power. What's up with you? Let's see. Sanho Lifers in the building. That's right, boy. Sitting by. Rojo yelled at his dogs and low key hit the. I don't even know what face that is. It's too small to tell out here. Yeah, yeah. The only reason I'm doing a couple little things, you know, about gangs on this channel because that's a comics perspective thing is just to get just to be able to get monetized. You know what I mean? Because nothing's been going so far. Once I get monetized, it'll be back to regular program. It's a Vallejo rapper. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't I don't know any Latino rappers out of Vallejo. I could tell you about 100 brothers. I think Vallejo has the most rappers per square mile than any fucking town in the world. You look up on YouTube, it's called like the Crest Side Challenge. Bro, there's so many fucking rappers, and that's just the Crest. And the Crest is small, bro. The Crest is small, man. It's probably only, man, it's small. I can't even put it in perspective. It's small though. It's a tiny little area right across the street from the amusement park. But it ain't big. All the neighborhoods in Vallejo are small. Hillside, Crestside, Millersville, College Park, they're all small. Shit, South Vallejo's big. I mean, Not really. They're small. You know, they're with that action out there though. So crusty. That's it, El California. That's it. That shit goes hard. There's some of them motherfuckers in there blow it up. Oh, Rich DM, man. There's every street has a rapper to play. Mm. Yeah, there's a shit, man. I can remember probably like, man. See, the thing with the crest, bro, is people debate where it starts and where it ends. Like I know the main part of the crest, but then there's a couple blocks. Is it the crest? Is it not? You know what I mean? But it's not big. It's not big. But it's different from the rest of Vallejo too. It reminds me of like how North Richmond is to Richmond. It's like its whole little separate community. You know, it's real secluded. Only a couple ways in and out of that bitch. It's different. But yeah, what do you think, man? Is Cain Velasquez not getting bail just because they know he can afford to make it and they don't like that? I think that's what it is. Nobody even died. You got people who commit murders all the time, got $1 million bail, you know, $500,000 bail, no bail. Why? Because you know he can afford it. You give them other motherfuckers $1 million bail because you know they ain't gonna get out. It's bullshit, man. Tula Finest, what's up with you? Gunner is in the building. Gunner is in the building. Shadow Pit, what's up, boy? Junior ASAP, what's up, sir? Shabazz Henry, they're sending a message that they with the terminals are going to protect them. Yeah, hey, bro, it's weird, Henry I. What's up, boy?
What's cracking with it?
Shit.
Oh, wait, you got to. I like that shirt you got on right there.
The Cheech and Chizong?
That motherfucker's bad right there.
It's the Cheech and Chizong.
Mm-hmm. Looks bad.
San Jose, Santa Clara always socked it to the Mexicans. I'm surprised they didn't give Cain gang enhancement just because. Oh, man, they know his lawyers are too strong for that. But that's why he ain't got bail, because they know he'll get out. Dana White will bail his ass out. Watch.
Yeah, there. What was that, Rojo, with the GoFundMe? So what was all that about? You could elaborate on that. I don't know much about that.
What it is, okay, when them truckers were doing their thing in Canada, right, when they were protesting the COVID shit in Canada and whatnot, GoFundMe stopped receiving donations to assist them in their little protest. However, and this is no offense to no black people, no BLM burning shit down, you know what I mean, and whatever, their protests, you know, their riots, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call it. But they continue to allow funding to them. Well, Cain's people put up a GoFundMe for counsel, you know what I mean, for bail, because he's gonna eventually get bailed out. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give him bail. If not, man, fuck them in their ass. You know what I'm saying? But what it is they GoFundMe returned all their money and closed down the donations because they don't want to let Cain get no assistance just because of what he's accused of. I thought you were innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, it does. What I mean,
they're taking a political stance basically involving.
Yeah, they're using them. They're using them as it's a political agenda. It seems like. I think he got enough people. Remember, we read that thing on the silent donor. I think he has enough people, and just with people putting money, you know,
you don't need that. You know, it's the principle though.
Yeah,
it's the principle of the whole thing. Hey, you know, when you're saying, you know, we're having a protest, and when you start burning shit and breaking into shit, that's not a protest no more. You know what I'm saying? But they allowed record-breaking funding for the BLM movement. Because you can't even trace their money either. You can't even trace where BLM money goes, BLM money or go, because nobody wants to fuck with them because they'll cry racism and You know, they'll start making all kinds of claims. So they're less like, fuck it, politically, it's not worth it to even fuck with this group. But the next group, man, they're all up in you. Where did this go? Where did that go? Where's the taxes?
Yeah.
Are you a nonprofit? Are you this? Are you that? You know, them truckers in Canada, they weren't bothering nobody. They were just trying to prove a point. They weren't rioting. They weren't breaking into stores. They weren't setting cop cars on fire. They shut their shit down.
Well, it seems like they took the political agenda was there too. Remember when those Native Americans were there was that water pipeline, or what was going on with remember the water? And I forgot what state it was in, but there was like something going on with the contaminated water, a pipeline, and
Flint. You talking about Flint, Michigan?
Flint, Michigan, and same thing happened there, where they didn't want anything to do with that because of the political makeup of it. It's like there's not political here, man. Cain is just like everyone else, man. He should be granted bail because that's the American way. You're innocent until proven guilty. And not guilty until proven innocent.
And nobody's even dead. I mean, granted, somebody got shot, and it was the wrong person that got shot.
Shit happens. Casualties of war.
You should still get bail. They'll probably make him wait a month to make sure he's calmed down and ain't gonna go back and fucking just blast people.
Yeah.
But
bro, there's ways for them to monitor that. They put him on an ankle monitor, and he can't leave. And if he violates, then you already know. Then you're gonna sit your ass down, and then that'd be deserving. You know.
He ain't gonna go nowhere, bro.
Bro, that was the heat of the moment. That was a crime of passion. He was heated. He was feeling cheated. They played him soft. They had a meeting. Shit was supposed to have been squashed, right? He was gonna go put fucking hands on that dude, and went a different route. That's it. Plain and simple.
I agree.
He wasn't going over there with an agenda of kill. I mean, he could have quite possibly been like, fuck it, I'm gonna go kill this motherfucker, right? That's going through everyone's mind. But I think he was just gonna go approach him and jam him up and beat him up.
Yeah, there ain't no telling. But either way, whatever happened, he should have a bail.
This is America. In America, that's the reason why they have the bail process. He's no different than my brother. I'm telling you, my brother shot 3 people allegedly, or was involved in a case in which 3 people were shot, and he even had a bail. I mean, 3 tied up.
Dude, bro, I got a fucking $885,000 bail one time for fucking contempt of court. You know, it's like, come on, bro. It's like, I know people, they done robbed a few stores and shit, and they got $200,000 bail at gunpoint. They use it how they want to use it, bro, and it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, there should be a set statute on, like, okay, this is this much bail, this is that. It varies, not even based on record, just on how they feel that day.
Yeah.
The judge is like, okay, we're gonna put $1 million bail on you for shoplifting. Like, $1 million bail, motherfucker, shit. I didn't kill no one.
Hey, bro,
it's at the discretion of the judge.
Hey, one time I had some traffic shit I had to take care of, and I go to court, right? And I look at the docket to see which court number it is. My name ain't on none of them. I'm like, what the fuck? So I shoot down to the county clerk. I'm like, hey, look, I'm supposed to have court today. I have to look out the ticket, whatever. And I don't find nothing about that in the system, but you have a warrant for contempt of court. And I'm like, well, how much is the bail? She's like $885,000. I'm like, I skedaddled about that bitch.
Oh yeah, I would have did a pushing too.
Yeah, well, hey, the thing is they're not supposed to come fuck with you. You know what I mean? Unless you got like a murder or something. If you go to the county, you're supposed to be trying to take care of your shit. But still, I was nervous because, like, right outside before I got out the main doors of the courtroom, there's like 4 or 5 deputies standing there. I'm like, well, you're gonna earn your money today, because I was real fast back then. Still, you're gonna. Hey,
yeah, I'm gonna run like a motherfucker.
Oh, you're gonna work.
Hey, so here's a question.
I made a call. I'm like, hey, meet me on such and such street.
So here's a question for everyone, man. So say Cain gets bailed out, right? And Cain decides, fuck this, I'm gonna go smack up this motherfucker anyways, right? And then Cain takes it on the run. Is Dog the Bounty Hunter gonna go after him? I don't think him and Leland want that smoke, huh?
They'll just tase the shit out you, man.
Hey,
they ain't trying to fight.
Hey, he'll fuck around and choke Leland out. Hey, Dog will be like, brah,
hey,
calm down, Cain, bro.
On their shows, you know what I mean?
Hey, he'll be like, calm down, Cain, bro. You want a cigarette, bro?
Juice low. What's crazy?
Leland gets brave. He's gonna grab Leland by his ponytail and choke him with it.
Don't nobody. Everybody thinks that they're a fighter.
Get him, Leland.
Until they meet a real fighter. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Joanna? Yeah. That you know what? And also, people were asking me about him being in not in necessarily PC, because he's not PC'd up. He's just basically kept away. It's a big case. He's a dangerous and deadly weapon. His hands are lethal weapons. He can kill you with his hands. He's skilled. He's a jiu-jitsu. I think he's a black belt. He's skilled. I had a homeboy in the Merced County Jail, bro, that he was a professional boxer, and they used to say approach him with caution, because with hands he'll fuck a cop up. You know what I mean? It's just straight up.
Yeah, Area 707. I see you. Shadow Pit, One Aguilera. Dog will subcontract it out. Yeah, he'd want to. Definite 559. What's up, boy? Yeah, nobody wants that smoke with that dude. Like, everybody thinks, oh yeah, okay, I'm tough. Okay, well, that dude's the heavyweight champion.
2-time.
Of the baddest form of fighting that there is
in the world. That, hey, if you look at it, really,
fight him.
Hey, if you look at it, really, like I was me and the homeboy Sin City were discussing it. Name a heavyweight champion besides Fedor. Fedor is bad, motherfucker. That is badder than Kane. Kane knocked Brock Lesnar shit out. He beat Dos Santos. He lost one time, then beat him, came back and beat him. Like, he beat all the best heavyweights in the UFC. He's the best heavyweight there ever was in the UFC. That's just a fact. 2-time heavyweight champion.
Yeah, he's
the best.
The UFC's the best of the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. Don't get me wrong. There's some bad dudes in Bellator and shit like that, but UFC is the standard. The heavyweight division.
It's the WWE. It's the major.
The heavyweight division is always the standard in any combat sport. He's at the pinnacle. He's top. Nobody could say he's not top 5 best fighter in heavyweight
in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So it's like, play with it.
You know, that's why people are saying, well, he could have went over there and beat him up. Yeah, but you know, when in the heat of passion, your adrenaline's pumping. When no one will ever know till they're put in that position till something like that happens to a family member. And the first instinct, the human instinct, is I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, right? And it's not, oh, I'm gonna go choke him out. I know I'm a trained weapon, so I could do that. Nah, he said, I'm gonna go fucking end this motherfucker's life. He could have did it with his hands. We know that, but it didn't end up that way. That still doesn't mean he shouldn't be eligible for parole for bail. He's a citizen just like everyone else.
Yeah, he could have farmed that shit out. He could have went about that all different. He could have crept.
Oh yeah.
He could have done all kinds of shit. He has enough money to farm it out.
Yeah. But
somebody would have done it right.
If something happens like that to a child in your family, you want to do it yourself. You want that satisfaction of doing that yourself.
Initially, you're pissed. And that's exactly why it's a crime of passion thing.
Yeah, it's a crime of passion.
Royal Heights in the building. I see. Juice Loke. Shout out to Bean. Where's Bean at? Bean's working.
Order the Juice Loke. Juice Loke.
Hey, bro, 4 or 5 times a day that Bean Loke shit will pop in my head, man.
Juice Loke. That's my boy Bean Loke, man.
Hey, I'll be bopping around the house with the Bean Loke.
Hey, I swear to you, bro. Hey, today I was just kicking back. I was eating. All of a sudden, I just busted out with Bean Loke. I said, this shit is catchy. This motherfucker's going to patent this shit, make a lot of money off this.
Fucking Bean, man. Sergio Velasquez, what's up with you? Montoya Santana's in the building.
Orale, Montoya. Yadir, what's up, man? Hey, you hustle through the struggle. I totally agree. He should have put hands on him. But, bro, when it's a crime of passion and you're in the heat of the moment, sometimes shit just doesn't work out that way, bro. There's no rhyme or reason. When you're mad, man, he was trying to fucking do bad things, allegedly, to that man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. It doesn't make him dangerous to society, man. He's not a dangerous man. Okay, he's a dangerous man that's not a dangerous man. Yeah. If you go fucking with them and fuck with him and his, he's proven now that he can get dangerous.
That's what I like what Dana White said, man. Dana White said a lot of people talk about what they do if they were in that situation. Kane did it.
Yeah, Kane did it.
That's showing your support right there. Really, like, hey, a lot of motherfuckers talk that talk. He walked the walk.
Well, did you see what Joe Rogan and Michael Bisping? They had a conversation. I was watching it earlier, and they were discussing it. And Michael Bisping, he said, I wish you would have emptied the whole clip into him, right? And you know what Michael Bisping said? And still, that wouldn't have been enough. Still, that wouldn't have been enough. He said that that dude did 100 times. 100 times, right? What that dude did, man, warrants beyond death. Yeah. It's that's the lowest of the low. That's the worst of the worst. So If anything, man, they should be given a fucking accommodation to fucking Cain for fucking going out there and taking the initiative to eradicate someone of that fucking nature. He was actually saving other
It's the
people.
beginning of time, man.
Yeah, but they're never gonna see it that way.
Yeah, that's weird, bro.
People are saying, and it's weird in the comments when people say they didn't give that man due process. Maybe he didn't do that. Well, they're not giving Cain his due process. You know, you can't argue one man's side and not the others. They both have the right to due process, but 100 fucking times is just 99 times too much for me. 100 times too much for me.
Yeah, Joanna's got some good points. No doubt about it.
Yeah, that's exactly, Joanna, 100 times. Kill something in that child each and every time. Exactly. That's something that child will never get back, you know? Who would blame Cain, man? Like I said, you lose your if it's not a crime of passion, then it's definitely temporary insanity. Definitely. That's a fucking classic open and shut case of temporary insanity. He went insane hearing that shit. It drove him to the point of. Yep. What's up, Coton? Órale, brother.
Dogs just walking through like they're supposed to be out here and shit. Just don't mind us. We're just passing through.
Yes, indeedy. Coton. Cain is a hero. He saved. Yeah. I understand what he did in society is not looked upon as it's frowned upon, but what he did as a person of the world, man, I give him kudos to Cain, man. Free Cain like a motherfucker. You know, you know what?
Hopefully his punishment is very, very minuscule, man.
There's been, but the way it's looking so far, Rojo, and the county he's in, it's looking like they're trying to make him a set a precedent on him.
Yeah, at least he's got the best fucking, defense counsel.
Oh yeah, he's got the best money combined. He's also got support in Hollywood, basically in the community that movers and shakers, basically. Dana White is a mover and shaker in this world, you know. So I think he'll be all right on that part, but it's sad that he has to sit there away from his family when this is a time of mourning, a time of need right now, because they're still going through the ramifications of that kid going through that.
Yeah. Henry, I got a good point up there.
Yeah, no mandatories. Ain't that weird, huh?
Very interesting, huh?
Yeah, it's always seemed odd.
Slang a little bit of dope, you got to do at least 5, at least 10, at least 3, at least this.
Yeah, it's mandatory minimums.
Yeah, you could go fondle some prepubescent person though, and
they're gonna get probation.
Yeah, you do a little community service. You just got a problem. You're just, it's an illness.
Hey, well, did you see there was a case? I don't know where it happened. I think it was an officer. I don't know who it was, but it was someone in the legal system got accused of doing the same thing with a female, a minor, right? And they said the judge released him citing it was just a mistake. He made a horrible mistake, but I don't think he'll do it again. Fuck you mean he won't do it again? He should have never did it the first time.
Hey, you know the answer to that one, Gunner?
Besides Weddle Grattan, who else was in it from Modesto?
There's a couple.
I don't know. That's something you would have to ask Flacco. I don't know who else was in it from Modesto, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, nothing's popping in my head, but there's been at least a couple.
I know there's no, I don't. To be honest with you, but
there's got to be at least one more.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Modesto's always had some good gente, but
I'll find out the answer to that one. Chituismo.
Yeah. You know who would know that? Maybe know that answer too would be Big Lou. Big Lou is the 209 historian. But right off the top of my head, I don't know. Huerito pretty much had Modesto on lock for a long time. Let me see. What's up, Jenna Luna? It's been a minute.
She said, or they go to a rehabilitation center while the victim has to relive it for the court, right?
Yes, indeed. A couple of dog keep the great work. Jim Nero, gracias, appreciate you. Yeah, man, free Kane. The child care provider should be held accountable in the mother's care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that they're gonna take a big hit. I guess the guy, his mother actually owns that child care place where Kane's relative was at. So man, they should shut that place down.
Yeah, they're through. Nobody's gonna let their kid go there.
Yeah, I mean, come on now.
They had 20 kids in there. Now they got one, and that's their kid.
Yeah, like something like that happens, man. You're supposed to be kids first and foremost are what you're supposed to be keeping your eye on. So if they didn't know something was going on, then they were just plain stupid, unfit, or they were hiding it. Period.
In any of those ways puts them liable. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, you're right, man. She's complicit. They're complicit. She was basically covering for her son, man. I'll tell you right now. Anyone that knows the historical facts or the history on these weirdos, this ain't the first time they've done something weird. This man was 40-something years old. He's done this previously. Believe me, he didn't just start doing this weird shit. He's been doing weird shit, and his mother knows. You know, plain and simple. Period.
Yeah, you know, you got a weirdo in the family.
She knows her son's a fucking weirdo.
Don't leave the kids with Uncle such and such. You know
what
I'm saying?
Hey, don't leave your kid. Hey, make sure that you don't leave your kids with fucking my son because he's not right in the head. Yeah, but he's allowed to come.
Hey, I had a homeboy, right? I went to his house one time, and like one of his uncles had got out the pen, and I guess he was a weirdo. I was like probably 13 or 14. I go over there, and the mom tells me, she's like, "You can't come in right now. The uncle's out of prison. He's a weirdo." He just straight up like, "You don't want to be left alone." I can't remember his name, bro.
But at least at least she gave you the heads up, and
it was a black lady. She's like, "Oh, there's something wrong with that," and you know what I'm saying? But
boy, you'd have walked in there, and he'd have been like,
"Hey, come here,
fresh fish, ain't nothing like it.
Come here, little buddy." Like, shit, motherfucker. Yeah, hey, hit hard ink, no doubt.
Oh, you started acting at an early age. Yep, AC Bar, you ain't lying, man. I'm sure everyone in that truck was chasing, knew what was up. Oh man, they knew exactly what was up. Orale, Yadir. Yeah, they knew. They knew what was up, you know. I mean, he is already charged in a case. He was the father was literally taking him over to go get his ankle monitor on him. So he knew right off the top his son was fucking accused 100 times over. I'll pull over and tell my son, "Look here, bitch," right? 100 times, motherfucker. Shit, I'm gonna drop you off 100 miles away from the house. Walk 100 miles in that direction. Don't even fucking come near me, ever. You're on your own.
Dowdy Khalifas. What's up, Tony Yale? I see you.
Orale. Yep. The dad isn't innocent.
They all knew. Shit. They all knew. I mean, whether they were, you know, trying to deny it or actually complicit, only time will tell. But you know, he ain't gonna. You know, more than likely, he's trying to say, "I don't know what they're talking about." You know, and you know, their parents are gonna fucking try to give them the benefit of the doubt. But you should know if your motherfucker's weird or not. You raise the motherfucker. You know.
Well, this is the thing too. It's not like, okay, when you have a domestic issue, say a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and sometimes the mother's feeling some type of scornful, some type of way against the dad, or vice versa, and the kid is coerced or coached into saying something, that gets a lot of people in wrecks. It's happened, you know, over the history. But when it's a daycare and this fucking kids, they look up to adults as basically, you know, helping them. And when a kid says this, man, from the heart, the mouth speaketh, man. This kid's not just making shit up. No one's coaching him to say this. 100 times, this kid is telling exactly what happened. They shouldn't even fucking question it. They should close the book, kick him in his ass as hard as they can, and put the bullet to the head. That's it. Done.
What's up, Spider?
Kids at 4 years old don't even know what that means. Fucking 4. They don't know what that means. You know what I mean? It wasn't like there's a mom coaching them, like, "Oh, say your dad did this," or "Say my boyfriend." You know what I mean? Trying to be spiteful. No, this is just, he said, "Hey, he fucking touched me." You know what I mean? Did some weird. This is a 4-year-old kid, mind you. Come on, man. That's why Kane's feeling some type of way. I don't blame him.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, you fuck with my kids, I got something for you. No, I don't even care about none of the police or DA, judge. I said it.
Damn, Vladimir Putin says, "Devil, I got a vodka bottle and an army ready to invade you." What they got investigated is when he was first charged and released to daycare is guilty of violating safety guidelines because what address he was using, because it said he lived upstairs in an apartment at daycare. Exactly, man. If he was charged and he should have been, that means he would have been on Megan's Law, right? That means he should have had to been fucking 500 feet or some weird shit away from anywhere where kids are at, right? That was a direct violation right there.
Yeah, straight up, man. The same thing will happen. You mess with my kids, it'll be the same thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If someone tries to molest my kid, I don't give a fuck what they. I'm killing them, straight up. I'm gonna go sit down, man. And I understand. Well, I guess you're not gonna be there for your kid. Hey, man. I'm not gonna be able to control my emotions. I'm sorry. You know. It's it's just what it is, man. It's something in life we hope you never have to go through. It just sucks that Kane had to go through it, or he's going through it.
Yeah, no bail either.
Yeah. Touch my shot on the bailiff. The judge, I'm sitting in the courtroom for that judgment. Speedy trial. Pay with my rifle. Real shit. Oh yeah, no doubt. Toko, what's up, Toko?
Toko is in the building. System's ass backwards. They protect and cater to the safety, security of all the weirdos that violate and destroy children, and he's out on bail, and the daycare is open. Yeah, the daycare should have been closed
exactly
as soon as those allegations were made.
Closed. Board that motherfucker up immediately.
But for some reason, they think that shit's not a serious crime like the rest of normal society does.
What people need to do is rise up and go over there. And I know first and foremost, man, go over there and start protesting in front of that motherfucker. Don't bring your kids here because they let weirdos do weird stuff here.
Any parent who still has their kid in there right now,
they condone that shit.
They're a piece of shit. They're stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Whether innocent or proven guilty, hey, Kane's innocent until proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? Or guilty until proven innocent? Come on, man.
Something to that degree. If there's ever even say I'm taking my daughter to a daycare, which I try to keep her with family, and I mean close family, because sometimes families get weird. But if I'm taking my daughter to a fucking a daycare, and there's even an allegation, and if it gets proved false, she still ain't going there no more. They tainted it for me. It's tainted. Because every time I think about that, I'm gonna think about that shit. I'm cool.
Yeah, I agree 100%. What's next? The asteroid? Yeah, man, it's been a horrible 2022 so far. Man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. East Bay, NorCal.
What are East Bay, NorCal?
Yeah, AC Ibarra. Yeah, I don't mean I'd do it exactly like Kane did it, but it would get done, and it would get done all the way. There it is, straight up.
Of course, Coton. I think Coton hit it perfectly when he says, "Look who's writing the laws." Yeah, of course, they're gonna write the laws to be beneficial to them, because a lot of these motherfuckers that are involved in that are weird like that, bro.
Yeah.
And everything's going to be beneficial for the people that eventually can get caught up in it. At the end of the day, they're just using this case to push a political agenda on Kane, man. It's sad that Kane's having to go through this. He's a true victim here, as well as the kid, man. The dad, dispensa en la tira, it happens. You were in the car with the weirdo, and bullets flew, and that's it. That's why they say don't fraternize and hang around with them, man.
Yeah, so all you parents out there that know you got a weirdo kid, you better learn a lesson right now.
Yeah, that was part of, maybe they say it's karma. You know, believe me, this is not the first. I'm sure this is not the first time the dad has heard that his son's a weirdo. You know, I understand you love your children, man, but there's a point. There's a point when you have to let that shit go. You know, if your son's hurting innocent children, he no longer is your son anymore. To me,
fuck out of here.
he's a fucking weird mother. I'll do it myself. You know what I mean, Spencer? You're a weirdo. You're not.
Let's go fishing, buddy, and talk.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Hey, what's that old saying parents always say? I brought you into this world, I'll take you out. Okay. Well, they're not talking about because you fucking spilled fucking cereal on their carpet. You know, this is much more than that. If you're hurting innocent people, especially children, you got to go. Well, fucking straight up. I didn't bring you in this world to do that.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, the shit threw his ass out. Straight up. I mean, I just trip when I see people leave comments like, oh, that no one even knows if he did that. Come on, man. Kind of stop justifying, man. One of those weird motherfuckers that always tries to justify come on. Like, stop it, bro. 100 times? Come on, stop.
So on a different note, man, Russell Wilson went to Denver.
Bang, bang. Hey,
Aaron Rodgers is going to stay in Green Bay.
$200 million. It's $153 million guaranteed. Yeah. He's the highest paid football player of all time. Yeah. At $153
he could blow out his whole Achilles in the first fucking game, and
he still gets $153 million. And also Devontae Adams, they franchise tagged him today.
Yeah.
So, and that's what they were waiting for. They were waiting to lock that contract in. Yeah, they were waiting to lock that contract in. Well, what they're going to do now is they're going to get a little bit more defense, maybe another pass rusher, and then they're going to soup up their special teams, and then I think they'll go back to maybe the Super Bowl. Hey, but not on a. Hey, also, I've heard through the grapevine, and I've been watching a lot of different sports things. Tom Brady is 50-50 on maybe going to the 49ers. They might fuck around and land Tom Brady.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought Tom Brady was going to play like 2 more years already, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Oh no, Henry, yeah, they don't have the cap space, but what they're going to do is they're going to he negotiated that helped their cap space. Then they franchise tag Devontae Adams, and they'll get rid of like Randall Cobb and all these smaller contracts. And they're going to lose like Valdez-Scantling and a few of these names that people know. As long as they keep Devontae Adams and those 2 running backs in the backfield and Aaron Rodgers, they're good.
$150 million to Bosa, huh? I didn't see that one yet, but shit, he's a bad man. Just the numbers that athletes get are so fucking amazing, bro. You know what I mean? The dopest painter, house painter in the world ain't getting no $20 million a year. You know what I'm saying?
The
baddest electrician. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
What about what's his name, man? Ridley. Calvin Ridley was betting on football. He got suspended for a year, right? Hey, for a $1,500 bet, he lost $11 million he was going to make this year. $11 million, bro.
Dude, you got to put it in your cousin's baby daddy name. You know, if you're going to place a bet, be like, hey, go play this bet for me, bro.
Bro, when you're having that much money, when you're having that much money, how much can you really win from a $1,500 bet, bro? It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
you're wasting money.
You know, 10 grand.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said the pool he would have won 10 grand off 1,500. Come on, bro. He has that just laying on his coffee table, just sitting there.
Now
10 grand and shit.
Now he's minus 11 million. He would have walked away with about a good 8,000 or 7.5 million in his pocket after tax. That hurt. That was an expensive bet. He lost a lot of that 1,500.
That's what they're saying. They're saying 1,500 for 11 million. He lost $11 million for $1,500.
Seattle let Bobby Wagner go today, huh? He's getting up.
Oh, wait. Hey, I think Seattle's done. They're on full rebuild.
Yeah.
Rebuild, yeah. Hey, I never seen that one coming, man. Russell Wilson to Denver. I thought he'd go to New York or maybe Pittsburgh, if anything.
I had a feeling Denver was going to get a big name.
They're
I said that
trying
for
to do
Aaron
something.
Rodgers. I said Aaron Rodgers might end up in fucking Denver. You know.
Yeah. He's one of those dudes, bro, that he's a cold calculated individual. Everything he does is for a reason. He knew Green Bay's his home, bro. He's been there for his whole career. He's gonna end his career there. He's trying to get one more ring with them, and that's it, you know.
Yeah, hey Jeffrey. Yeah, they behead him and cut off their junk, all kinds of shit. That's how it should be.
Oh yeah, shit. You steal a candy bar, they'll cut your hands off.
Cut your hand off. You know.
Yeah. Hey, over there, and I think
back door, some esophagus.
Oh yeah. Hey, over there, like in
Singapore, stone you to death.
Hey, in Singapore, if you fucking steal a candy bar, they'll cane you to death.
Remember that kid like 20 years ago? He got caught writing graffiti, and they were going to hit him with the cane 10 times, and the government got involved and shit.
Yeah, they had to go pull him out of there.
Hey, then there's that basketball player, Brittany Greer or whatever her name is.
Yeah,
got busted with the hash oil in Russia. It's like, dude, how dumb are you? We're damn near at war with this country. They don't tolerate the weed shit. You think that's where celebrities and athletes, they get the game fucked up, trying to take guns on planes and, you know, cannabis products. Like, dude.
Well, you know who old Trumpy Trump
years for that over there.
Old Trumpy Trump had to save
the Ball brothers.
The Ball brothers. He had to go save the LiAngelo Ball. He had to save him because that motherfucker was stealing over there.
J-Mo, the real one. I see you. Brutiful's in the building.
Yeah.
T-Mac Beats Online. Yeah, no doubt.
What's up, J-Mo?
RZ408. Sanho 7 Trees in the building. Who the hell wants to play football in Green Bay? It's a small town, cold as fuck. I don't want to be an SME or shit. Hey,
dedicated fans, bro.
Hey, shit. Hey, if you're paying me $50 million, I'll play where you want me to play. We go to Anchorage.
Yeah.
We go to Greenland.
Hey, not only that, Green Bay got one of the richest histories in football. They got a dedicated fan base, and not only that, do you understand the celebrity status Aaron Rodgers has in Green Bay? He pays for nothing. He's treated like God there. You know, that man is treated like fucking. He's the one.
When you said last night that series man took throats, I was like, seriously, their throats? Yeah. He wasn't kicking down back doors. He was taking throat.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that was an interesting case.
Rob, man, I think what the Raiders need is a quarterback, bro. Yeah, he needs a fucking the Raiders need a quarterback, bro. That's it, man. Carr ain't the one. I'm telling everyone. I've been saying it since the year they drafted him.
I've been saying this since he came back after breaking his leg.
Yeah, bro. The fool is inconsistent. They'll be like, oh, Kane was on fire. I watched the game. I'm like, he did what Tom Brady does on a very bad day. You know what I mean? Like a very bad day.
Yeah, his numbers will look good, but.
Well, yeah, but he's not an elite quarterback.
I agree.
Me and Rojo discussed this many times, man. Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, Brady, these are elite quarterbacks. Then you have your second-tier quarterbacks like Matthew Stafford, who me and Rojo said it. As soon as the Rams got him, I go, bro, they're good. They're going to win. He's that dope. He's dope.
Yeah, Roethlisberger was elite until about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, Roethlisberger was elite. Then he went to second-tier. Drew Brees.
Yeah.
There's a difference between elite. Right now, I'll tell you the elite quarterbacks. The kid from Buffalo, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, and fucking Russell Wilson, and that's about it. Everyone else is second tier. Dak Prescott, they're second tier, bro.
Sin City, what's up, boy?
You know what I mean?
Henry Rodgers ain't elite in the playoffs, though. Yeah,
he ain't elite in the playoffs.
He has an MVP season, but in playoffs have been rough for him.
Yeah,
he's still got a couple more years left. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's he'll get over that hump eventually, bro. Sometimes it's just You know, hey, it didn't hurt his pockets though, huh?
Mm-mm.
That man lost again and still got 153 million guaranteed,
That's crazy, bro.
and got the MVP 2 years in a row.
I ain't mad at him.
Mm-hmm.
I want a contract like that. Hey, Rojo, you do these YouTube videos every day, show up to work on time, give it your best, 150 million guaranteed. I'm there.
Man, I'll
I'll be
fuck around.
smiling like this.
Hey, bro, they'll fuck around and have me
Bro,
up out the
Rojo,
chair doing the. Hey, I'll be up
call
out
this
the chair doing the
perspective,
running
motherfucker.
man every day.
Man, bro.
I mean, they'll get the best of the. They'll get the hit every day. It'll be the best of gunner every day.
Yeah, he's been having. Yeah, them numbers be looking good, Rob. I feel you. There's just something he don't have, bro. I don't know what it is.
That's right, man. If you want those logos or those thumbnails, man, things of that nature, go fuck with my boy Sin City, man. Dopest logos on YouTube, hands down by far, man. Intros, logos, things of that nature. Tap in on his Instagram, man. My boy Sin City Vanquish. He'll hook you up with the dope shit, man. He's got a whole bunch of designs. He's on deck, on point at all times, 24 hours a day. Hit him up. He's got the logos. If you're thinking about starting a channel.
Oh, we said the Cabbage Patch. Look at Tony Romo and everyone shit and got big money. Jamarcus Russell's garbage. Yeah, I want a big contract. Somebody sign who out here wants to sign me to a big contract?
You know what it is sometimes they look. It's like a big betting game. You got a whole bunch of old men, a whole bunch of rich old men that own these teams, and it's a betting. And everyone's trying to get the biggest, baddest horse. So they're betting. But a lot of times it fizzles out, man. It just doesn't work out. Jamarcus Russell was one of them. He got all that money and just kept eating, and he got big.
Hey, Benjamin, I've heard of the Ranting Dropout. I've never listened to one of his shows, so I have no thoughts on it, brother. I've never listened to it. It's a start. Wide receiver Rojo, you see what he did when he had Crabtree and Cooper. Yeah.
That was before he hurt his knee, was it? Rojo Carr? That was when he had Crabtree. Was before he hurt his knee.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Hey, look,
Alejandro.
I'm a big time Raider fan, bro. I love the Raiders, and I'll tell you guys right now, Derek Carr is no good. He's better than I am throwing the ball. He's better than all of us, but he is not an elite quarterback. He's not a second tier quarterback. He's
in the three quarters. He's in
the top 20. He's in the top 20 of 32 teams. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Who's he better than? He ain't better than Kyler Murray. He ain't better than the dude in the Vikings. He ain't. Who's he better than? You know?
Yeah.
We need a fucking quarterback, straight up.
Yeah, he's number 20, probably.
Yeah, he's 20.
You hit it about right.
Yeah, he's about 20.
Yeah, they should have moved on from him a while ago, but hey, it's easy to fucking Monday quarterback, you know? Bro, I'm a Redskins fan. I can't say much. We dropped the ball with the whole name situation, man. Yeah. Political woke correctness, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. They should have kept their name and kept rocking, man. You know. They pushed that agenda. There wasn't even no one tripping off that name, man. That was crazy.
Lupe, yeah, it's right in there somewhere between man, we'll say he's in the bottom. Oh, fuck, man, 20 to 15 somewhere.
Yeah, he's just
not
20.
He's not an MVP Super Bowl fucking type of quarterback.
No,
he's just not.
He's an NFL starter.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Until you get a better quarterback.
Yeah. He's like a job. Like that was a job, was an in between before my career job. He's not a career. He's a job. You feel me? He's better than, he's like a food stamp. Would you rather have $100 bill or a fucking food stamp? He's a food stamp. Is what he's damn near. He's near beer.
That's the truth, man.
It's the truth, man. Like anyone right now, if they say you could have Derek Carr or fucking Aaron Rodgers or Derek Carr or fucking Tom Brady or Derek Carr
right now, Tom Brady's fucking my age.
This motherfucker retired. and he's 50 years old, and he's still better than Carr.
He just has something that Brady just has that win in it, bro. You know,
People just identify with Carr because he's been with the Raiders for so long. They've given him chance after every year. We say, okay, that was Carr's done, and then he comes back. Every year, Carr's done, then he comes back. Tell the truth right now. In the 2 games Mariota played, he played better than Carr. That's just a fact. You know, I believe Mariota's the better quarterback on that team.
Ray Diaz, what's up, boy? Derek Carr, savvy tiger uppercut. I'll take the savvy tiger uppercut, boy.
He could probably throw better than Derek Carr, to be honest. What's up, Ray?
Oh, shit.
I mean, I'm just, but shit, fucking. I mean, Carr's had his chance, man. You know, I hate to say it, but you can only give someone so many chances, you know? Shit, look at the Chomo. They keep giving him chance after chance. That's how I feel about Carr. He's had too many chances. It's time to get rid. Order the Kane. Handle it. You know what I mean? Get rid of Carr, man. I can't even say go to the Bengals anymore because they're good. You know what I mean?
Manuel Rocks Cortez in the building. Well, I want to give Zoe a throat chop right now.
I did, Weddle. I lost a lot of money on those damn Raiders. Fuck Carr.
Kazoku, what's up, man? How much longer is Carr's contract anyway?
I think he got a couple years left, bro. But I think they were anticipating Russell Wilson. This new coach that they got, Daniels, and this new GM, bro, I think they're gonna pull a rabbit out the hat. You know what I mean? There's someone out there they're gonna chase, bro. They're gonna get something or someone. Maybe they'll in the draft. I don't know, but they need to start thinking about the future, man. You can't build a stadium like that, put together a team like that, and have Carr as your quarterback.
Some dude ran like a 4.23 or something like that this year too.
Fast.
And some big 300-something pounder ran like a 4.7 or something, bro. They had some crazy wheels this year in the damn combine.
Order to Anthony O. It's your
ran
birthday?
Like the second fastest time ever. 4.2. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was the second fastest ever.
He has 1 year left at $25 million. That motherfucker Derek Carr's getting $25 million. Come on.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Gunner, they could hire me right now. Give me $3 million, and I won't make it to the Super Bowl either.
No, I won't either.
Hey, and I'll save you hella money, bro.
Yeah, discount right now. I promise you, we're not gonna.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I promise you, just like Carr, we're not gonna win the Super Bowl. I promise you, we're not. I'll take $19 million less than you're giving him. You know what I mean? Straight up. We're not going to win a game either, but I'll still take it. You know what I mean?
Hey,
you'll be all right.
Hey, then you guys can talk hella shit about me. Be like, hey, you guys thought Derek Carr was scared in the pocket when them guys were coming after. You see Rojo? Rojo took off running the whole other way and shit. He went and grabbed a piece.
Hey,
Rojo
squatted
down and dropped something on their ass.
They were like, Rojo reached into his pads and pulled something back.
Oh, shit. See them fucking big 300-pound angry motherfuckers coming.
Being low. 25 million is actually
Mr. UFO is in the house. Yeah, I mean, the Raiders are stealing.
What's up, Anthony?
That's why they don't win.
He said, hey, Henry, I said 25 million was actually on the low of all the people that were in the playoffs. Exactly. See, they're worth the money. Like the people that are in the playoffs are getting paid dollars. That's why they're in the playoffs. That motherfucker right there. Yeah, I know he was on the low. Bro, they scraped into the playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
They needed a lot of help at the end, remember? They scraped in. Like, come on, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was happy as fuck when we beat the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, but do you think that was because of Carr? Hell no, bro. That was because the kicker can kick 100 yards. You know what I mean?
He got a scope on the end of his shoe and shit.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with Carr, man.
Yo, the Sereno version Bean was on L's Live earlier. S.A. Loke. Ty's in the building.
Oh, Ty, what's up, man?
Ty, you ain't broke, man.
Yeah, Ty, man.
I see your W too, bro.
Order Lupe. What's up, carnal?
Cut it out of Ty. Bean's in the building. There he is. Bean low. Bean-lo.
There's Bean-lo.
Get the fuck out of here, man. You retarded? Go.
They scraped in all right, smoking a Super Bowl on a sick one. Yeah, they barely scraped in, bro. But I think the Raiders in the next couple of years will be a team to be reckoned with. But
yeah, they'll be all right in shit 3 more years. Probably.
Yeah, they don't. I'm telling you right now. Everyone knows the NFL it's a money making thing. If they put the initiative and they put the new stadium, that means you're going to get the Super Bowl in the next 5 years, right? Or next couple of years. They're not going to produce. They're not going to have a Bammer team. Everybody wants to play in Vegas. Everybody wants to play in that new stadium. They're going to get some big names.
Yeah, no doubt. It's just a matter of time. Hey, as far as the ranting dropout, is he a troll? I thought he was a troll.
I have no idea who that guy is.
Yeah, I don't know. If he's not a troll, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? I don't give the trolls no more publicity than they already generate with their bullshit. So, but I don't trip like that. Yeah, Sin City. Unfortunately, they do. They were lucky to even make playoffs, man.
Here we are. I'm too positive. Since he spent a big smoke only with car. Now the reigning driver is legit.
Yeah, if he's legit, yeah, shit, I ain't tripping.
I don't know who that is, So
I've heard of it before, but
I can't speak one way or the other because I don't know, All we try to do is do us, bro. Like, pay attention to what's on our plate and eat it. That's it. The Raiders have been robbed a lot and never had a chance to get an elite offense, but shit happened either way, and I'm not a fan. I'm just a fan of the game. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Every team has went through their turmoils, but it just seems like the Raiders, man, they're still the most penalized team in the NFL. There's reasons behind that. You can't tell me they've had a whole different core of people, different coaches, different everything, and they're still the most penalized team in the NFL. Come on now. Something's weird about that,
Carlos Lopez, what's up, boy?
You also have to understand that Al Davis, as well as his son, Mark Davis, have always been anti-NFL. They've always been against the grain. So they don't give a fuck. They got paper, and they do it the Raider way. So
13-12. There's Galveston. That's south of Houston. There's South Padre Island. There's a lot of dope beaches, bro. But the one by Houston's Galveston. Deeks won in the building.
Carlos, what's up, Kanan?
$13.12. Can I borrow your PS5? Good luck. Motherfuckers asked to borrow TVs, PS5s.
He said we have a shortage in hell.
Good luck.
That's right. You got a shortage of water too, I heard.
Yeah, man, it trips me out nowadays. I hear about prisons with tablets and fucking all the cell phones and shit. Man, I never seen no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
This shit done changed. It's the future.
Yeah. NIV, Niv, what's up? Yeah, it must be nice. I know like in fire camp, man, when I got to go to fire camp on my first term, you could have like little them handheld games, the PSPs or whatever the fuck they were.
Yeah.
After I was already there, because they came out after that. But I get it in fire camp, but because you're busting your ass and risking your life for a fucking $1 an hour, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're gonna give you some type of incentive because you're actually going out there into the real world fighting.
They fed you good too.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking restaurant. One of the camps I was at, they used to, the ladles, the serving ladles, they used to have them turned around toward the inmates, so you'd walk through and you put out whatever you wanted on. You know what I mean?
Good Lord.
I was like, oh. And then every time you came back from fire, they give you a steak, bro. That was literally like.
I heard that.
Man,
I heard that.
Fat, bro. They were.
And then I heard why
it was bottom of the barrel ass steak, but it was steak.
Hey, I heard when you guys were out fighting the fires, that man, because all the donations, you guys would be eating fat. But that's, some places, I'm not sure. Where were you at? You were on.
I'm trying to remember when I was staged. I was at 3 different ones, man. I was at Delta Camp 8 is in Sassoon City by Vacaville. I was in Devil's Garden, which is way up fucking past Susanville in the middle of fucking nowhere. And the dopest one I was at, well, Camp 8 was the dopest just because it was by the bay and I could get visits and shit. But
Yeah.
you know, 30 minutes from the crib. But the coolest one I was at, bro, like if it didn't matter where you were, was Trinity River.
Yeah.
It was dope. That's where I told you guys you could sign out for like 2 hours or something and go hike in the woods by yourself and shit, bro, and just go chill.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fucking raccoons and deers would come up and hang out with you, let you pet them and shit. It was a trip out there, bro.
Yeah, that would seem like a lot of people that I heard go to those fire camps, man. They got a low recidivism rate. You know, a lot of people don't go back. A lot of people need that, man. They need that type of structure, that army type, brotherhood type structure. You know, of going out there, risking your lives, putting it on the line, working hard together. That makes people want to go out and be real firefighters and really get in the world and do things. So,
yeah.
And it helps the community at the same time, you know. So,
fuck, I was gonna do it when I got out of Susanville until I found out it was only like fucking $13 an hour.
Yeah, they don't make a lot. Firemen ain't making a lot.
I mean, it's more than the $1 an hour a motherfucker was making in prison, but I mean, shit, bro.
That's hard work.
Oh yeah, especially when they want you to use the hand tools and bro, sometimes you gotta hike for miles with full gear up fucking
fuck all that
shit like this, and you know it's worth more than $14 an hour. It's more like at the time, this is mid-90s, man, it should have been at least 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't do all that, bro. That's I mean, I could, but not for no 13 an hour, man. I ain't even gonna get up out of bed for $13 an hour, man, unless times are super rough.
I make so much doing what I do, like in my trade, that it's hard to convince me to do anything for under 40. You know,
under 40,
I've been made over 60. You know what I mean? And it's just hard, you know, like when somebody's talking about, hey, I'll give you a job, it's $28 an hour. 28. I made that in 1998, bro. I mean,
that's and once you're with the union or you're in an industry like me, you know, I'm union metal industry. It's prevailing wages is the bare minimum.
Yeah.
You know, $45 an hour is we're talking about a shop worker here. You know, someone that's been there for a while. I'm talking foreman. I'm talking 60.
Hey, dude, check this out. I was doing architectural metal, and one of the jobs was the Citrus Heights City Hall out by Sacramento. And man, the prevailing wage was like fucking $92 an hour or something like that, bro. And I work fucking 7/10s, bro.
Killed it.
It was outrageous. It was like $4,000 something check after tax. You know what I mean? I was
like, yeah, you gotta figure it out just right when you're up to that type of money when you're doing overtime, because anything over 10 hours, they're ganking you.
Dude, it was like
no, you get like 14 hours.
Dude, my check was like $4,700, bro, after tax, bro.
In 1 week?
Yeah.
Insane, bro. No, that's what I'm saying. That's damn near $20,000 a month.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's why a lot of people that are in the union foremen that are making the money, they retire at 45, 46 years old. They own homes, a nice speedboat, fucking Harley. They're making $60, $70, $90 plus an hour. Plus, they're getting double time on holidays. Plus, they're getting overtime. I mean, there's a lot of money you can make, and then they're putting money back into the pension. They're getting a nice pension when they retire. You know, I got an uncle got a $7,000 pension monthly for the rest of his life. He ain't even working.
Hey, Sleepy, this live should get me monetized, brother.
Cal Fire FD Pro, I started making about 36 hours, just became hot shot last year. That's right, Coton. There are some guys, man. There are some places, bigger cities, bigger places where firemen do get paid a little bit more. But a base salary, like right from the gate, you're going to get paid in the not 10, but like $13 to $15 range. And you're going to be the gopher carrying equipment and shit.
Hey, Sleepy, how I got the union job was one of my boys was a journeyman for a company. He told me, because I was doing some other shit, non-union shit. And he's like, man, you should come work here. It's like, I'll get you in. I got in there as a journeyman. At the time, it was $28 an hour. This was back in 99, or I want to say, maybe 2000. And I just went and filled out papers at the union. Fucking
that's it.
Paid little union dues real quick, you know, a couple $100, and I was working the next day. And then
Yeah,
after that, you
you
only
got to
pay
know
like
somebody.
$20 a month out of your pocket, but the union just they're part of your contract, so you don't even pay that. It comes out of your check before you even see it.
Yeah, you don't see it.
And we're up to
You
like
got
up to
you got to know
$60 an
somebody.
hour now.
You got to know somebody. My uncles have all been with the union their whole lives, man. They work for a place that's well known. Rojo's worked with them before. DPR Construction out of the Bay Area. It's a very big company. My whole family's worked there. My grandfather, my uncles. I got one uncle's a superintendent there, one that's a foreman.
Justin.
My whole family's worked there, so that's how I got in. Just basically knowing someone, and that's it. Got hired right onto a crew. My uncle was a foreman. But
Sleeps.
it's one thing about working with the union though, man. It's a totem pole status. So if you're on the bottom of that totem pole, you will get laid off. You know what I mean? That's why it's good working for a big company like DPR because they get 5 to 10 year contracts, and then you're locked in. So you can get laid off fast with the union.
Yeah, shit. The longest I was on the same job, I mean, not the same company, but same job was like a year, man. One of the projects I did, the Apple 4-leaf clover building. I think it's in Sunnyvale. It might have been Santa Clara. It's right there, one of the places. That was pretty cool because I was the foreman there, so it was
Yeah.
amazing. And then I did this other place called Digital Reality in Santa Clara. We were there for a while too. I was a foreman there as well. So I mean, I only worked like 2 hours a day with tools. The rest of it was fucking politics type shit, man. That shit's annoying too. Construction workers are worse than fucking prison. The Confederates are coming. The Confederates are coming. Ancient indigenous medicine in the building. Andy Cub.
Yes, indeedy.
Should I gain like two? I put a video on here today about the Sureños in Vallejo in the Bay Area, and should I gain like 20 subscribers off that bitch?
Yeah, you know what?
More subscribers than I gain on the other channel.
It was a great video too, man. It's always good to see different things from different areas. People wouldn't think that the Sureños are as deep as they are in Vallejo, but they are, man. To be honest with you, they've established pretty well in that area. Richmond, Vallejo, that whole area, they've pretty much established.
Did you hear about the inmate in South Carolina that was eaten by rats? That Anning Johnson answered Industries life came. No, I'm still on good terms with AJ. Top dogs just got to fix situations. My name's good.
Ernie, what's up, Ern?
Yeah. I know.
Get at me, bro. We're trying to get at you. Ern, hit my this is my homeboy in real life. Ern, hit my fucking IG, bro. Shooter 730. You already know what it is, Ern. I was gonna tell a story tomorrow, bro, that you're in it. That's my homeboy, man. Hit my shit, bro.
Yeah, I worked for AJ for a few years out of the Hayward office. I liked them at first. For the first 2 years, they were cool, but they changed the foreman, or not the foreman, but the superintendent for our crew. That dude was a straight fucking lame, bro. He was one of those. He's one of the dudes that wants you to snitch on people. You know what I mean? And man, if that dude ain't doing his job, I'm not the foreman. That's not on me. You're not gonna ask me how many linear feet does this dude do and all this and that. Like, that's not my job. My job is to run these 16 gauge fucking studs right here and fucking put rock on them. That's what I do. I'm not here to do your job.
Yeah, you'll notice on a lot of those crews, man, you got a lot of roughneck motherfuckers been doing it for a while. Ain't no one there trying to. A lot of these crews have been together too. They're not going to sit there and say, "Oh, this guy's doing that." Everyone got their little side thing. Everyone's got their little hustle. Everyone does what they do. Everyone's used to everyone's program. Guys are there to do their job and their job only. They don't give a fuck what anyone else is doing. Just give them their paycheck when it's time. That's it. You're not going to have like guys, "Oh, he ain't doing as much as I'm doing." Ain't none of that. Everyone has a certain assigned job because everyone's trained in different things. Everyone has the ability to do a lot of the same things. You got machine workers. You got people that do the heavy machinery, people that are concrete, people that do the rebar, the framing, people that are doing roofs, people that are doing like Rojo used to put the studs in. You have a lot of different aspects to the job. And of course, everything counts to get the whole project done, but you're not going to fucking babysit or monitor the next man on what he's doing. There's people that watch.
Rojo will do 70 sheets in a day if it's just like too high on the nice exterior and it's a big ass long run. I do 70. Getting kind of old now. Pisces will do 70. Shit, I ain't fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to do 40 a day. You and your partner. It all depends on the construction. You know what you're hanging. You ain't gonna do 40 on a lid. You know what I mean, off scaffolding and shit. Or off of no fucking lift. It's just not gonna happen. But man, nice long interior exterior run. 200-foot wall or something. Shit, you could do 70, 35, and then slap another row right on top. Oh, you hung 70 today? That's a nice run, Morgan Hill. Shit, you need you a beer and a nap. 70's a good run, boy.
He was getting it in today.
Yeah, if you ain't got a lot of cuts, a lot of penetrations and shit, bro, you can knock it out, man. When you got to start cutting around I beams and electrical and plumbing and fucking whatever comes in your way, that's when it comes a bit. Straight quarter, 9 foot. Oh, so they were stand ups or what? Or did you have to run a fucking Did you have to rip a foot, or did you have to fucking, or were they horizontals and you had to add a foot? How'd you do that? Shit, stand ups, man. If you got a 8 foot stand ups, oh, bro, you could kill it, bro. You go through there, attack fucking hell of them, and then just fucking spend the last fucking hour of the day screwing that shit off. Shit, man, I was out of the union for a while. I came back, and then they had the cordless screw guns. Shit, man, we used to have to use them 100-foot whip cords. Came back with the cordless ones, man. That changed the game. And then now they got these ones with fucking, they have clips of screws in them and shit. You fucking slap a clip in and just bzz, 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 so you don't got to load each screw like you used to back in the day. You used to just have to each screw. Man, now they got clips. You know what I'm saying? You can fly on that shit, bro. Collated strips. That is correct.
What's going on with it, man? I'm telling you,
Orale Flaco.
Order Flacon is in the building. Crazy day today. Man, there's a lot going on everywhere.
It's been a crazy year, man.
Yeah, it's definitely, man.
YouTube's definitely hasn't been the business this year.
YouTube is definitely
YouTube have motherfuckers looking at
slow
some
and
what do they call this shit? Some looking at Section 8 vouchers. And
man.
shit.
YouTube got motherfucker ready to go file for food stamps around this motherfucker.
Salvi one. I miss the framing. I don't really miss the drywall. Fuck some drywall, especially Dan's glass and shit like that. But I don't mind framing. I'll frame all day. I'm drywall break you off, man. At the end of the day, you hang drywall, especially certain shit you gotta hang. It's a rough day, man.
Yeah. Well,
I miss the money. I mean, shit, I make $1 a minute doing that shit damn near.
There's a lot of money to be made in the industry. Right now, man,
Morgan Hill, what's the journeyman? What is the tap out right now? A journeyman. It's got to be like 56 or 58, right?
Man, right now there's so much going on. You know what? Everything is so fucked up right now. It's chaotic with everyone's trying to hold on to their money, and the economy's not looking as great as it should be. Gas is going up overnight. We were on the live on Bean Lokes live earlier, him and Mr. 209 and 247 low riding. He's a truck driver. And just he goes in between Patterson and Stockton. You know that's 45 minutes away. That's close. That's just one highway. It's nothing. Just to do 2 runs today between Patterson and Stockton, he wasted half a tank of gas. He filled his tank up for his truck this morning. It was $430 to fill it up.
Metal framing is not hard. The labor isn't the hardest. I mean, sometimes you got some exterior walls that are 30, 40 feet, and you got to rope the studs in. You got to clamp your C-clamp and put some rope on them and drag them through scaffolding and shit. Some of the complex stuff, like there's certain kinds of soffits, man, that are basically floating soffits and stuff that have different drop points. So basically what that means is they're different, heights off the floor, off the deck, off the slab, off of whatever. And so you got to figure, if you can read prints real good, you know what I mean? It's not that hard, but some of it's pretty complex. You know what I mean? Some of it takes some thinking, because man, I've built some insane shit, man. Egg-shaped soffits with different fucking, heights all the way around. You know what I mean? At different radiuses, and sometimes figuring out radiuses that go around. Like, say you're doing an awning around a building, man. Sometimes the prints won't necessarily say how long each stud has to be, so you have to be able to figure out, because when it's on a radius, obviously the lengths of the studs are probably going to change, and they do.
I've seen some of the
It
buildings
can
that
be
Rojo's
complex.
worked on. I've seen some of the buildings that Rojo's worked on, pretty elaborate buildings. We've actually been in the East Bay driving around in the Bay Area, and he's pointed out like, hey, this is this is this one job, and you can see pretty elaborate. A whole lot went into it. In the Bay, man, they got a lot of different designing.
Yeah, the Bay is at the head of the fucking curve for fucking
Yeah, they got a
technology.
lot, and they got a lot of those different designs because they have to have earthquake resistant buildings, and they got to be up to code on certain things. Because,
You know what sucks is load bearing walls. When you do load bearing walls on metal, it
yeah,
sucks, and it's heavy gauge, man. You're only supposed to be able to put like a business card in between the track and the stud, so your cuts have to be perfect. Whereas on other things, man, you could be off by a quarter inch, half inch on the studs, and you could either just lower them or raise them. You know what I mean, to make them fit. But
yeah,
fucking load bearing walls, they usually blow, bro. You got to bang each one in with a mallet a lot of times. So I mean, I don't know, bro. Framing, I like framing. You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely, man, definitely.
I like it. They could keep the drywall.
It's a good industry to be in, but it's a tiring one. You're gonna feel like you worked that day. Put it like that.
Yeah, especially
You're
on
gonna know.
drywall.
You're gonna know you worked. You're not making that type of money without working. That's just the way it is. But when you finally see a building or anything that you've worked on accomplished, man, and you get a prideful feeling like, man, I can't believe I worked on that building. When it's still standing 10, 15 years and you pass by, it's like, damn, we built that shit. You know what I mean?
No,
It's
I'm
a
not an
trip.
architect. I could design some shit though, but like I'm not an architect by trade. But I could make you something that'll probably pass because I understand all the codes and shit. Like, at least as far as my trade goes.
Russell going to Denver. I think Russell needs a new atmosphere. I
I
think
don't
it
even know.
was.
Does Denver even got squad right now?
They got a decent little team, but it was just getting too stagnant in Seattle. The doors closed for his skill set. The doors closed for him. They weren't. They had their heyday there, man. It's time to move on. Seattle's a smaller market. It's not like one of those big markets where they keep putting money into it. And with the owner passing away, um, I don't know if his family member that took over the company was going to be willing to invest the money like he did because he loved his team. So he put money into him and built that franchise the way he did. He passed away, and so sometimes owners are in it just for money. They're not in it for the love of the game or because they want to see their team win. They're in it for a profit.
Salvi one, yeah, I could build my own house from the ground up for sure. I'd want some help with the electrical and some of the plumbing. You know what I mean? But I could do it. But I'd be like the apprentice there. Everything else, I'd be the journeyman. The framing, the fucking roofing, the drywall, the painting. I'll knock all that shit out. Cabinets, all that. Somewhere it's getting busy again. I forgot Gunner had a gun union job as well.
I did at one point. I worked everywhere in the metal industry.
See, this will get you tired right here. Those are like 30 something footers.
Oh wait,
You know what I mean? 16 gauge, and I was on the bottom, so I'd have to go grab them out of the pile, walk each one over all that fucking hills and fucking ditches and shit, and stand
that's
them
no
up.
joke.
Then there's clips that are welded into both parts of the upper fucking iron. You know what I mean? So those are welded in, and then you got to drill into those, and there's a track at the bottom. But that's right there in Santa Clara. That's digital reality. That's what I did. I did that whole wall right there.
Yeah, that's
That
man.
only
That's
took
a
me like
little.
that only took me like 2 days. I had a partner up top screwing in the tops. Oh god damn it!
What we got going on? Rojo was on. Look at fucking JoJo.
Bro was on the bottom.
Bro, was landscaping companies have been booming throughout the whole pandemic. Yeah, you know, a lot of people don't want to go out there and do the yards. They don't want to be out there in the real world. They're closed up in their houses.
I was on the bottom because little dude was like 5'1", 112 pounds. I didn't want him to have to lift up them 16 gauge studs, and I was dumbass swole at the time, so I used it as a workout opportunity too. That's when I was benching like a car.
They what do you call it? One of my cousins, man, in Turlock, he owns a or he did at one point. He owned a landscaping business. Bro, them motherfuckers was making money.
Yeah, you
I
can
worked for
landscape
him.
design.
When I first got out, I didn't have no job. I worked for him. He paid me $100 under the table a day, 7 days a week. Bro, I was cool making a little 700 a week under the table, bro. You know what I mean? But I mowed more lawns than I ever mowed. Man, I was out there burning too. Hot in the Central Valley, Turlock in the summer.
Yeah,
Good
you get
load.
them high end shit, not just out there straight. When you get landscape design and shit, there's money in it.
Bro, then we do side jobs. We put in like bubblers for somebody's backyard. They wanted bubblers. We dug up a stump. I remember this couple, man. There was two chicks. They were lesbians or whatever. They hit us up. We used to do their lawn. You know, their residential neighborhood. We do it weekly, every Thursday. And they were like, "Hey, we need the stump dug out of our house. You know, how much do you want?" My cousin was like, "Couple $100. We'll dig it up." I mean, it was It took us like 8 hours to dig the stump up. Bro, they cashed us out each $500. I was happy as a motherfucker. Right? They had some money. They had a nice yard. That's the same yard we put the bubblers in, installed it. We used to do little side jobs. But yeah, he paid me $100 a day. That shit's hard work, man. That landscaping, it's a lot of work, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, almost all that metal right there, man. I touched that whole building.
Oh wait.
That was a cool job right there.
Landscaping and junk removal is booming. Hulk Hogan's in the building, huh?
Oh no, Robert C, my homie.
Yep.
Dimitri.
Hey, Rich, you ain't gonna lie, man. Those roots, bro. This was a big fucking stump, man. It wasn't I don't know what kind of tree that was in their backyard, but just me and my primo with a couple shovels and a chainsaw, and we were digging. And they wanted all the root. I mean, yeah, it took about 8 hours. That's a fact. Them roots were about as big as round as a basketball. That's how big those roots were. Electrical, you can easily make 500 to 1,000 a day. I highly recommend it. Splinter took my advice and graduated. Yeah, you're right, Jojo. Electricians make a lot of money. You know who makes a lot of money too? Plumbers. Plumbers make a lot of money.
Yes, they do.
Plumbers, electricians. There's a lot of money in the construction industry if you get into a trade.
American Cholo's hiring.
Yeah, little Ray Ray, my primo actually did that. He sold his route where he was mowing all the lawns and shit. He sold it and made some money. And then what happened was he ended up moving out of state, and him and his wife went to go do something else that didn't work out. So they went back and actually reestablished their business and went to some of those old customers and got some of them back. But yeah, because he got the company. I think it got handed down from his old lady's dad. So they was already established, like 30, 40-year business. So that dude had McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken in Turlock. He had the Catholic Church. He had fucking schools. I used to be on the riding lawnmower mowing the school. All that shit.
That's one of those radiuses I was talking about.
Yep.
That was complicated because the dimensions weren't on the prints. We had to figure that out. That's about a 298 feet from start to end.
Good lord.
And so almost all those studs were different lengths coming out to the end of the track. So it was a bitch, bro.
Zier Zithros, is this a Nortonto chat? No, I don't even know what that is.
What the hell? No, this is the chat where your mom comes to hang out.
Yeah. It's a chat where she can get the nortonto if she wants it.
In
In her
back no.
tonto.
In her back no.
Like, come on, bro. Stop it.
Back no.
It's 2022, motherfucker. You still gangbanging, bro? God damn, bro.
Back no.
Shit, I got more gray hairs on my balls than you do years banging.
1,500 a day, and I'm just doing residential work. Good Lord. I'd work 7 days a week too if I was getting 1,500 a day. Chapo Guzman. Hulk Hogan says, you ever had a wood bust your cheeks, brother?
God damn. Still wanting to try to gangbang, man. Stop it, bro. Like, God damn, bro. Let it go before I get a couple sureños to knock at your door and beat you up. The homies, you feel me? Bang, bang.
Hey,
real ones.
We can make a phone call.
Real ones. You know what I mean?
Why are you guys beating me up from them dropout busters?
Mm-hmm.
Just how it goes, man. Shut up.
Shit. You know? If you was real about your shit, then you would understand, bro. And you would have read some shit that told you you're not supposed to be doing that. Bang, bang. Mm-hmm.
You just text me. Good luck.
Orale, the homie. Or 20 an hour for the new guys. That's right. Hogan.
Oh, wow. Nice, bro. I see you, Koto.
That's right, brother.
300 a day or 20 an hour for the new guys. 300 a day is all right. 20 an hour though, I just don't see myself. I don't see myself putting on any tool bags or work boots. I'm spoiled though. Where's the little? I don't even know what that is, though, Chapo.
That's right, man. Like the cab gunners. Thank you, Self. The last time that me and Rojo were in the Bay Area, I actually picked this up.
Yeah, I got mine somewhere too.
I think we went to Fairfield that day. To the mall in Fairfield. Yeah, that was the same day that we went to Fairfield that day, and I swooped this up, and I actually swooped up forget the other hat I bought. But I know I seen this one. I liked the Mexican flag colors of the red, green, and the white, so I swooped it. It looks orange, but it's actually red.
Justin and I, right? That's just played out in the 90s.
Yeah, that's right, Justin. You know, we're just trying to just live, bro, feed our families. You know, we're not like, stop all that shit. Call me whatever you want to. I don't give a shit.
You know what you would call me right now? Late for dinner. My
stomach
just made a weird noise. It said, do, 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 do.
You know.
Boss ladies in the building. N1 Art. Gunner, the only set they're from is the Keyboard Bangers.
Does it have a patch on the side? Yeah, it does, bro. It has a patch right here.
That's the New Era.
Yeah, it's the New Era one. I copped it. I don't know where we went. I think Lids or some fucking store there in the Fairfield. We went in there and I just copped a couple hats. I was looking for a fit. That's when I copped my Pippen jersey, my Pippen shorts.
Now Pippen ain't easy, but it's necessary. So I chase paper like Tom chased Jerry. And my two-tone Ford Explorer. Let's see, a good business to own or storage places. Man, 24/7 already, man. Cop me a storage place. I run that bitch.
Hey, they actually are. A lot of those people live on the premises as far as the owners. And so because you got to be there 24/7, you know, because people are coming in and out of your business. But they fucking make money. They make money. You gotta have the money for that land and for all them storage units, and then the electricity, and a lot of money though. You know.
Hell yeah! Plus shit, all that shit that people don't pay goes to shit.
And being a tow guy, having your own tow truck, that's a dangerous job, depending upon where you're towing from. You know, if you go into certain areas, man, and I've seen a lot of tow truck drivers come up short.
Yeah, you don't got to be a repo person necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, you could be a dispatch or even an owner.
Shit either, man. I don't want to go take somebody's shit.
Yeah,
That's how you get fucked up, get shot, get fucked up.
Yeah, motherfuckers get shot and shit. You know, you trying to take somebody's shit, and they.
That's the police should do that shit.
Yeah.
Be enough to go, do that shit.
I agree, Joanna. It would be kind of hard selling people stuff off, but I guess every company could have their own rules. You know, you can give them a grace period. I think it's up to the owners.
Yeah, I've lost a couple of storages going to prison.
Yeah, it sucks.
Forgetting about shit.
Yeah. I pay $90 a month for my storage. It sucks, but it's like if I don't have it, I don't have nowhere else to put the stuff. I have so much stuff I've accumulated over years.
Johnny J in the building. You should show us how to make your noodles. Should look bomb.
Hey, gracias, Justin. I will, bro. I will one day. I'll show you guys how to make it. I started that shit at 5 that morning, and a lot of people are saying it would look like pozole, but it wasn't pozole, bro. It was straight menudo. What happens was in the recipe that I know, that cebolla, that half an onion, I throw a half an onion when it's about an hour away from being done, just to give it a little bit more flavor. Then I squeeze a lemon in there. It's my family's recipe, bro. So a lot of people have never seen a cebolla like that in menudo, but that's just something we've always done for that flavor. So, but yeah, one day I'll show you guys how to make it, no doubt.
Good luck. I like chicken mole.
I got you, Savi. I'll definitely do that. I know I'm still gonna cook the chorizo spaghetti for you guys. I've just been more on my spills lately, but we'll get back to a little bit of everything. We'll definitely get to the cooking.
$300 a month. God damn.
That's a lot of money for a fucking storage. That must have been the biggest storage.
Or something. I'm living in that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's like rent.
Shit.
And I got a little 5x10. It ain't even a big storage. It's just a little.
Yeah, I used to want to go to those fucking storage auctions and shit. You never know what you'll come up on.
Yeah. There's fucking, you know what a lot of people do? There's a lot of businesses ran out of storages, bro. They actually got all their machining equipment and things in storages, and they actually go there because you could be there all day. You just have to be gone like a certain time at night. Some people live in those motherfuckers, but
yeah, it all depends on the storage.
Yeah, it depends on the storage, but a lot of people run businesses out of storage units. There was a guy.
That's what most of them flea market people do, man. They keep there and then they pull it out real quick and bam.
Yeah, there's a guy. That's what my cousin, the one that owns the landscaping business. That's where he parked his truck and all his equipment at every night out of storage. We'd go to a storage every day and pick it up and jam. You know what I mean? But yeah, he parked it there. That's what we got to do, Rojo, one day, is go to some storage auctions. Just keep, when we got money, which is not anytime soon.
It's like in June, July around this motherfucker.
Shit, hopefully. You know what I mean? You never know. We would fuck around and be extinct by that time. Shit, fucking around with Russia.
In Vegas, fools live in storage units 3 or 4 deep. I need some free weights if you find some.
My shit's gonna die, man.
And a person got a chest filled with money or gold. Oh yeah, bro. I'd love to get one of them. Cartel people's fucking things.
Oh my goodness.
Duffel bag full of hundreds.
Hey, just leave the barrels there with the liquid because you already know or the concrete filled barrels. Those can stay. Everything else must go, huh?
Oh yeah, so I'm out of there.
No. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna get out of here, Rojo.
Yeah, this one might have made me give. This one might have put me over the hours.
Man, hopefully, man. I got to get out of here. My shit's got 5%. I'm gonna die right now.
Man, I'm hungry as shit.
All right,
y'all.
man. Hey, I
Appreciate you,
appreciate
Gunner. Thank you.
everybody, man.
All right, y'all in the chat, man. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Thank you guys,
We'll
man.
holler at you mañana.
Yep, my shit's gonna die. Gracias.
Right on, Joanna. Appreciate you. All right, Robert C. N1 Art, Johnny J. Head Hard, my boy. Salvi One. Wendy, El California. Appreciate you guys, man. You probably this video probably got me over the hump right here. Malo, Vanquish, Lupe, Robert C., Carlito, Johnny, Danny Lafante. You guys have a good one.